Hey guys, it has been a long time since I have posted, but I promise you I am still living in the cabin, still homesteading and doing all the self-reliant things. This summer we have been raising chickens, we've been really working on our firewood, building up our stock. We actually built a new firewood shed. We've been raising the garden, preserving food, dehydrating food, but now we're starting to move on to something else. Our goal has always been to live off our own land, and so we are trying to find a way to make an income living right here in the cabin. So this is where we're going to be planting the ginseng. And we need to do some clearing, but this should be a good spot. Also, right now, the leaves are starting to thin out because it is obviously fall. So this is usually a bit more shaded as well. But this is gonna go away once this morning sun is done because it's kind of peeking through that opening right now. But other than that, it's pretty much shade.
Where's my cover? Oh, where's my cover? Where's my cover, Mom? What does the root garner so much money?
Ginseng?
Yeah.
Well, because they're herbal for a lot of different things, but one of the biggest things is blood sugar management, but for type 2 diabetes.
Oh.
But it's like, a lot of different things, helps with memory loss, so maybe
this
people
is
with
like
Alzheimer's or something.
This is food.
No,
No.
but you eat it.
It's
Yeah,
medicine?
you eat it. It's in capsules and teas.
Oh, so it's like a medicine.
Yeah, it's a natural medicine.
Do we
A lot
have
of
some
peop-
already?
No, people in Asian countries usually use it most of the time. This is a pound of ginseng seeds, and it costs about $75 for this pound. And not all of these are going to germinate. A lot of them actually are just going to be deads. So these are stratified as well, which means that they've already been in a cold environment for almost a year. So that by the time that these come around spring, that they can germinate. If you were to just take the berries off of a ginseng plant and put them in where you took the root out, it would take 18 months for them to germinate, so it would be 2 springs later. So if you buy them stratified, they're already ready to go. So this is what they look like up close. And I guess if I have an estimate, there's probably several thousand seeds in here. But again, not all of them are going to germinate. It's going to be hit or miss with them. So we'll plant them about 1 inch apart, and hopefully this will pan out in a decade. Just kidding, like 5-6 years. Look out.
No, that's my whole thing.
So we're done digging the little trenches here for the seeds. They're about 1 inch to 1.5 inches deep, which is perfect. Also, we're going to be putting the mulch on that we scraped off in the beginning. Put that back on, and that'll act as a blanket because the seeds can actually freeze over winter. But fortunately, the leaves up top are still green, so they haven't fallen yet, and those will act as a blanket too. So I'm putting them like 1 inch apart, but again, I know a lot of these are not going to make it. Now I'm just burying the seeds. very scientifically with my boot. Also, my most recent Google search says that it's like about $500 for a pound of dry ginseng root. And that number is just going to keep going up because it's completely over harvested. So many ginsengers are just harvesting and not really taking care of it, I guess. And our plan is to always harvest and put the berries back in the ground, so it's cheaper. You don't have to keep buying seeds, and it's sustainable. But I think this is just a good option to add to your retirement plan, or maybe to make retirement come sooner. And where we live, we have like barely any bills. I mean, it does not cost a lot to live in a cabin in the woods. So you just have to figure out if you can hack it out or not. And if you can, this is a good option to just put some income to the side for yourself. I feel like we planted so much and there's still so many seeds left. Yeah, I think it's good. Nothing ever happened. Guess I'll start digging the little trenches. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I've got a ton of seeds left, so I need to do more work and figure this out. But I guess I'll see you in the next video. So this is planted, mulch is on. So now we just have to be very patient and wait 4 to 5 years for possibly berries to start, and maybe even longer to harvest.